Yes, I am a TikTok myself. And in today's video, I will be reacting to a few teacher-related TikToks, so this should be lots of fun. I actually have no clue which TikToks I will be watching. I made my sister pick a few TikToks on my own TikTok and save them in my favorites so that I can now open them and react to them live on camera. But before we get started, let me properly introduce myself. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hebah and this is Hebah's roller coaster. So I have my phone right here, and in case you have watched my language tag and you remember what I said about my phone, I always need to plug in my phone because I always forget to charge it and it's never charged. I am extra proud today to say that my phone is charged, and so I don't have to plug it in today. So I will be going into TikTok. I have no clue which TikToks she picked. I have never seen them before, so let's have a look.
So, can anyone tell me what the
Oh, I think I actually saw this one before, but let's watch it together.
paragraph? Alyssa. Okay. Well, not quite. Okay? Not quite. You're on the right track. All right? This is the right track, and this is you. You're on the right track, but not quite. All right? Maybe we should look at it from another perspective. Jason. I don't think that's really it. You're getting warmer. Okay? Warmer. Let's try to look at it this way. So,
Okay, I feel so exposed. This was actually so funny. I do that too. I have like this signature thing where I go, well, kinda. I always say that. I always go, well, kinda. It's similar, so I do that too. But it's not because I'm never satisfied with the answers. It's because usually the answers are wrong, and I don't want to say that they are wrong. So I just say, well, you know, it's going in the right direction. Maybe think about it again. Maybe look at it from a different angle. It's just because I don't want to discourage students who, you know, try to say something and try to contribute to the class and try to give an answer. And I don't want to discourage them by just saying, no, it's wrong, or no, I want another answer. Just know that these kind of things come from a good place, from a place filled with love and empathy. So we say that so we don't discourage you to try again, or when we have another question for you, that you still feel encouraged enough to raise your hand and answer again. So that's why we do that. Not because we're never satisfied with students' answers, or at least that's why I do it. That's so true. Like, usually I'm super happy when students come up to me and say that they want to do some extra work or they want to have some extra credit, but don't do that on the last day, you know, because we have our plan too. On the last day we want to wrap everything up, so it's not the best time to come to your teacher and say that you still want to do something for extra credit. So I can totally relate to this one. I can also relate to people saying, why do teachers sometimes wait until the last minute to ask for certain things or to grade certain things? I know, I get that. We're all stressed, you know, we do our best. But I can totally relate to this one. This is really annoying. So students out there, you know, if you want to do some extra work, ask earlier, you know?
Right, let's keep it simple, no hidden meanings, straight to the point. John ate spaghetti for lunch.
Now, this next passage is particularly brilliant. John ate spaghetti for lunch. Now, spaghetti symbolizes the pain and suffering that us individuals feel on a daily basis. And John voluntarily eating this spaghetti shows the self-destructive nature of us Homo sapiens. And now this self-destructive behavior obviously can lead to civil
Okay, the reason why I'm laughing so much is because I do that all the time. And I know that students hate this, but that's what literature is about. So as English teachers, as language teachers, we always want to look at the meaning of things. We always want to understand, you know, what's hidden behind words and language. And so that's why we do that. But yeah, this was just a really funny TikTok. What should I say? I have to admit that that's what I do as well. But I think even if the author didn't mean to put any hidden meaning into things, I think it's still important to reflect on what hidden meaning still can be found in those things for you personally, for me personally, because that's how language works, right? Language does not just only have one layer. There's so many layers to language, and if you want to understand all the layers, if you want to understand how you can use language in a sophisticated way, in a meaningful way, then you need to understand these layers and work with them. So that's why we do that. And it's also because it encourages you to reflect on things and have your own ideas and just interpret things and analyze things. So yeah, I can understand that students get like super angry or annoyed sometimes with us teachers, but you know, it's for a good cause. So I don't know this guy, but this TikTok is amazing. So no wonder it got so many views. Yeah, I had to really laugh at this one right now. I'm that kind of English teacher. I'm sorry, what should I say? Like, I actually want to watch this TikTok again because it was just so good. I love this TikTok. This one is so good. I'm actually crying. Oh my goodness. I feel personally attacked, okay? Okay, no, I don't feel personally attacked, but I feel exposed. That's what I'm feeling. I feel exposed. Okay, let's have a look at the next one.
Hit me like a ray of sun, burning through my darkest night.
Okay. Yes, this one is pretty accurate and sad at the same time. Because yeah, obviously remote teaching or online teaching is not really the same as going to a physical classroom and teaching in school. So this TikTok is actually very true and sad, but I'm laughing because it's just so accurate and true as well. Yeah, I don't know, things haven't been the same. There is a reason why we have schools, and there's a reason why personally I don't think that online teaching could be a model for the future. No, I think we need physical schools to uphold the quality of education and improve it, hopefully. And so yes, this one is very true and sad at the same time. I've never seen this teacher on TikTok before, but I really like his TikTok. So yeah, good job, very accurate. Moving on to the next TikTok.
Shit don't even make no fucking sense.
Okay, I do that too. Oh my goodness, I feel so exposed by these TikToks. But yeah, you know, sometimes we're so in the flow and we still want to finish our thought or what we were explaining, and then the bell goes off and all the students just start packing up their stuff, and so we get angry because we're like, I'm still in the middle of explaining something. I'm the one dismissing you. We do that, I do that. I'm not as angry with it though. Like, I would be like, just wait until I finish my sentence and then you can pack up your things and like get ready to leave. You know, it's also a question of respect really. Like for me, when I'm talking and then all the students just get up and start leaving the classroom or start packing up their stuff, for me personally, I get a little bit hurt, like, you know, this much. But it's because I'm thinking, I'm standing in front of you guys trying to like make an interesting lesson right here and trying to make an effort for you guys to learn something, and then you just get up and leave because the bell goes off. I do understand that you guys want to have your break and, you know, end the lesson and get going, but it is a bit disrespectful, you have to admit. So yeah, that's how we react. That's how I personally react as well. Sorry. I love these TikToks so much. Moving on to the next TikTok.
Quiet everybody, I'm about to take attendance. Jackson, Mallory, Samantha. Okay,
before I watch the whole TikTok, just so you know, I don't like it when teachers have a favorite and they show it. As a teacher, as someone that works in education, you need to be able to put these feelings aside and treat all the students equally as much as possible. And so I just wanted to get that out before I watch the rest of the TikTok, but let's see what she's gonna say.
Samantha, I'm here. Sorry my bus was late. Do you have a tardy slip? No, the bus driver said he'd bring one. An unexcused absence. Let's keep going, shall we? Lana, Jake, Kathleen. Sorry I'm late. My mom and I had to stop at Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, that's not a problem, Kathleen. Would you like to sit at my desk, maybe have your breakfast, unwind a little?
Okay, so that's what I just said. I'm not a big fan of teachers, you know, showing that and doing that. I know that it exists, unfortunately. I know that there are teachers who clearly show that they do have favorites. You know, it's kind of like with any human being. It's normal that you have people that you get along with better and then other people that you don't get along with, you know? And that's the same with teachers and students. Sometimes the teacher-student relationship is great and sometimes it doesn't really work. And that's human, that's normal. But I feel like as a teacher, you need to be professional enough and you need to be taking your responsibility as a pedagogue and as an educator and as a teacher seriously enough so that you can distinguish between your personal feelings and the goal you have and the responsibility you have as a teacher, which is to teach students and to teach them all in the same way, to treat them all equally. So I personally really dislike it when teachers have favorites and also show it clearly. I don't think that that's right. But what should I say? I need to admit that it does exist. It does happen, even though it shouldn't be happening. Next TikTok.
Woo! That was a long week. Was a long week? Yeah, it was a long week. Dude, it's Tuesday. Wait, what?
Okay, I can relate to this one so much, especially when there's like exams and stuff. Sometimes it's, you know, Monday evening and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, there's 4 more days before the weekend. So yeah, I can totally relate to this one. This was actually a really good TikTok. Yeah, it's sad, I know, but you know, life as a teacher is not really the easiest thing to be going through, especially right now. So I can totally relate to this TikTok. Moving on to the next TikTok.
Samantha, may I speak with you, please? Sure. Okay. You have failed 5 tests in a row. What's going on with you? My parents are going through a divorce right now. Connor, why are you listening to my private conversation? Oh my God. I am trying to speak with a failing student about her grades right now. Back to work. Okay.
Oh boy, like I think she's the one that also had the other TikTok with the super strict teacher. I think it was her, right? Or oh no, she was the one with the teacher that has a favorite. So yeah, I'm so sorry guys if that's you know what you've been going through in your school time, or if these are experiences that you had as students. I think that having a private conversation with a student can sometimes be very, very important, but then it's also important to actually keep it private. If it's possible, I would even recommend to leave the classroom altogether and go to another room or wait until the other kids are not in the room anymore to make sure that the conversation really is private, because these topics can be very sensitive, and I think it's just really important, especially as a teacher, as a pedagogue, as someone that works with young people, with kids, that you have a certain sense of sensitivity and empathy, and that you know when to say what to whom. I'm really sorry if that's something that you went through, or if that's something that you experienced during your school time. I'm so sorry, but please know that there are teachers out there who really try their best to keep things private and to not expose you guys in front of your classmates or other students. It's so sad to think about people who had to go through stuff like that. I know that it can be super, super hard. Especially when it's about like bad grades and then you yell it across the classroom saying, oh, I have to talk to her about her bad grades. This is so horrible. So yeah, teachers out there, if somebody's watching this, please make sure that you are sensitive and empathetic enough to know when to say what to whom and in which situation or context. Let's move on to the next TikTok.
Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Let's spend the night together from now until forever.
Okay, at first I thought that he meant he has a crush on his teacher or like classmate or somebody in the group or in the class, but it was the leave button on the online session. So yeah, if the leave button gets very attractive during a session, that's actually very sad because it means that you're not really enjoying the class or the session. Oh my goodness, I'm actually thinking if my students ever felt like you did. Okay guys, I'm just realizing that these TikToks are kind of giving me a level of anxiety right now because I'm like thinking about my own students and if they ever had these feelings that he had, like the guy in this TikTok, if they also felt like they wanted to just leave and the button was right there and they just didn't click on it out of respect or whatever. But oh my goodness, I hope they don't and didn't. But I can understand. Not every lesson can be super interesting and cool and fun. So I do understand that sometimes you might feel like you just don't want to listen to the teacher anymore. You don't want to join the class anymore. And you know, just know that especially now with online teaching and remote teaching, teachers are doing their best. And I also know that students are doing their best. These TikToks are making me think so much right now because in some of them I feel super exposed and then in others I feel like they're showing certain things that I have never thought of, like this one. So I'm feeling kind of nervous right now thinking about like this TikTok specifically. Hopefully no one ever felt like the leave button was this attractive during my online classes, but I guess I'll never know and I have to just live with this concern forever now. So thank you, TikToker Elias Burgos, for making me feel nervous right now. Okay, I'm joking, but this was actually a really good TikTok. Next TikTok.
We are on the 150th day of school, and I have a paper with no name on it. I can see this person worked really hard, but unfortunately, because there's no name, I have no choice.
But I wouldn't do that,
I
though.
think that was my paper. I'm so sorry. Oh, I know. I know exactly whose paper it is. I always do. Trust me. Oh, well, you said you didn't know whose it was, and that's why you ripped it up and crinkled it. I'm just trying to prepare you all for middle school. Your professors over there are not going to put up with no names on paper. They may even kick you out of class, even suspend you. Pretty sure you're the only one that does that, but I need you all to start taking a little bit more pride in your schoolwork. You are turning in crap to me, and you should be absolutely embarrassed. I have another one here, no date on it. No date. Could have been written in the 19th century. I don't know. That one's mine.
Okay. I mean, personally, I don't like it either when there's like no name and no date and no title and no structure, but I would never rip up a student's work because I know that they put in the effort still, so I would never do that. That's so mean. So I'm really sorry if you who made this TikTok, if you had to go through this or something similar. I believe that there's other methods that you can still get across that point and still get the structure that you want on a paper with like date and name and everything. I don't think that this is the right pedagogical way, but again, every teacher has their own methods and some think that they need to be a bit stricter to get across a certain, you know, point or message. It's just not who I am. Next TikTok. I think I saw this one before. Sophie's so funny in all of his TikToks.
I'll wait. It's your time, not mine, so I have nowhere to be. But you guys have a bus to catch in about 5 minutes, and as you know, I dismiss you. So no, keep it up.
Again, I dismiss you.
No, Kaylin, don't tell them to be quiet, because clearly what they're talking about is so important that they're willing to miss their bus. I'm sure their parents are gonna love to get that phone call from me. So no, go ahead, keep it up. And next week's pizza party, we can forget about that. Oh, you don't care? You don't care, Connor? Yeah, well, I'll be sure to mark that down when field day comes around, so yeah. And you know, the weather's really nice today. I would have enjoyed being outdoors, but I'm here.
Again, guys, I feel so exposed. Like, okay, I don't do it as passive-aggressively as he just acted it out in this TikTok, but I do that. What I usually do is, sometimes I just stand there and like cross my arms and just watch them. I don't say anything at all and I wait until they actually get quiet. But yeah, sometimes I would be like, you know, it's your time. You're the ones that want to learn something. You're the ones that need to graduate. I already have my degree. I need to admit that sometimes I do that. You know, we need to find methods to get your respect. So as a teacher, it's really, really not easy to get your respect, but at the same time also make you like us and have a friendly relationship. And so that's why we have to find these methods for ourselves. But Supay is always super funny. I feel so exposed right now, guys.
Okay, here we go. Here.
Oh, I think I saw this one too.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
Okay, I love this one so much, and I think I know why my sister put it in there, because she knows that I'm that kind of teacher too. Like, I would be standing in front of my class and do all kinds of activities and jump around and move around if that helps them remember something. So I love this teacher, I love this TikTok. I even liked it. Oh, see, I said I have watched it before. So this is me, guys. I love putting in the energy and doing activities and jumping around and embarrassing myself if that means that my students can learn something. Guys, this was so much fun. I loved these TikToks so much. On the one side, because they were just super funny and hilarious. On the other side, also because they were so accurate and real, and I felt so exposed again. It also makes me nervous to think about these TikToks now, because I'm asking myself if I am conveying that image to my students as well or not, because I want to think of myself as like a cool teacher, you know, a popular teacher that the students see as their friend. But then again, I have no clue if maybe in their free time they are making TikToks about me as well. Oh my goodness, this is giving me so much anxiety right now. I'm gonna have to think about this one, but this video today was so much fun. I loved this. Shout out to my sister for choosing these amazing TikToks and for making me laugh so much, and I hope that you enjoyed this video as well. If you liked today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel. You can also go and follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and I'm gonna see you next week with another video. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.